Assalamualaikum and good day, everyone. So we are back at chapter 5. So we're going to go straight to the cabin siege. So let's get ready for this.
Over here!
You.
Hey, listen, about earlier.
Yeah, about that.
Hey, I see you found your missing señorita.
Señorita has a name and it's Ashley. You are?
Name's Luis. Encantado.
Great. We all have names. Now then. Who are you? And what are you doing here?
Very good questions, unfortunately.
Hide, now.
In that case, here, help me.
Ashley, quick! Over here.
Go. Okay, it's game time.
And so it begins. So we're going to start by getting this wooden plank. Gather all the resources you can from the bottom floor. Okay. At this point I got a lot of small resources and large resources, so need some time to shoot this barrel here to take out a few granados. And it's optional if you want to push this shelf to block that window, but doesn't make a difference. It just slows down just for a few seconds only. Okay, then gather the resources up here, and then we're gonna prepare our stand all at the bottom floor. So the strategy is just going to be staying at the bottom floor to take out any of the granados that come our way. Okay, so there we go. So if you have the bolt thrower with the mines, make sure you have plenty of mines here. Okay, shotgun this 2 couples. Okay, so once we take out these 2, we're going to board up the first window here so that we can maximize the we can cut off any of additional reinforcements here. There we go. So in this cabin siege fight, you are required to kill at least 15 or more granados until they drop down the 2 wooden planks for you to be able to board up the cabin though. So try your best to stay alive. So at this part here, because I wanted to just use the bolt thrower against that plugger ganado, I ended up having to get grabbed twice there. So try not to make my mistake here. Just shotgun him, that's all you need to do. But luckily he died after 6 bolts. Okay, so do your best to try and stay alive in this section. Used to be that I got pretty scared to do this cabin siege, but nowadays it's just kind of fun and actually not that difficult. See, there's the first wooden plank. Okay, and then just shotgun this guy. Just push him out of the way so you can board up that window. Okay. At this point, it's important to at least have some shotgun ammo or have some small resources available. And if you don't have time to actually run up to any ganado that's about to change into a plugger, have a flash grenade ready just in case. And there's our third one. And this part here, I don't know why I decided to not use a shotgun or maybe even a grenade, but I decided to do this way. So see, unnecessary damage for doing something that you think you could actually get away with it, but you know, see, I have 3 grenades. I could have just lobbed it at the window and just get everything settled there. So hopefully you will learn from a mistake, and that's a good attempt from there. You see? Looking back at the video, surprised that I made these kind of mistakes here, but now there is no more ganado approaching the window. Now I finally can board it up. So I took a position here because there will always be a ganado that comes up on the chimney, but this Ganado will not count towards the next part of the cabin fight, which is coming out right here. When the Ganado brings the ladder, that's to highlight the start of the next part of the siege, which will herald the coming of the cow brute. So you need at least 5 Ganado kills here to trigger the brute. So that's 1. That could be number 2. Yep, that's number 2 there. Okay, so let's just count how many Ganados. Oh, that's not 2. Sorry. Okay, now number 3. Well, almost number 3. Now I lobbed the grenade. That's number 3. Number 4. So now we're gonna go for number 5 very soon. Where is number 5? There it is. I think I got this kill here. Yes, I did. Okay, so that's number 5. So that will call it... not yet. Flash grenade. There we go. Kick that guy. And that would bring the bull brute. There he is. Okay, so if you have sniper rifles bullets, you can actually use it to shoot the head 4 times to kill it if you have a max power. But this is what I would do. 4 mines can kill the cow brute. But because I used 2, I knife him. All I need to do is just apply 1 more and you're basically done. That's the siege battle. Just hold out until that moment. And don't forget to get the emerald. And that's it for this cabin siege fight. So, Ashley, take it away.
This way, hurry!
Ashley.
What's happening to me?
Ashley, is this the first time you've coughed on blood like this?
You want to start explaining?
The cough, the blood, is caused by something called plaga. Okay, you saw those people, right? But you have the same thing inside you. The same thing that made them like that. This, what you're experiencing, these symptoms, they're only the beginning.
I don't want to become like them.
You are, well, lucky. You see, at this early stage, the parasite, the plaga, it is possible to remove it with the surgical procedure. And all you need is some know-how. And oh yeah, the right equipment.
Wait, you two?
No worries. See, I have a plan. But you're going to have to trust me. Great, we're partners then.
Hey, why are you...
No time for any questions. The clock is ticking.
Why are you helping us?
Because it makes me feel better. Let's leave it at that. I will contact you later. Hey, got a smoke?
I do. The kind you like. Now where's the amber?
Unfortunately, it's not on me at the moment. And you really should be telling me what a good job I did. Busted my ass and managed to hide it right before I got caught. Which why I'm still alive.
The deal was, we get you out of here when you deliver the amber. No amber, no protection, Luis.
Such a stickler for details, Ida. Okay, then. I'll go get it now. How about that? And I do have something else I need to get, too.
Okay, so we have managed to survive the cabin siege. So if you have made it this far, you are very awesome. So now we're going to continue on to chapter 6, which is going to be kind of a simple ROM, but this used to give me a lot of trouble, especially I'll tell you which part was the most difficult during my playthrough of this. Okay, so now we're going to make our way to the merchant. We're going to try and upgrade a few weapons. If you don't have enough cash for this point, just make sure you repair the knife at this point, because you're going to need your knife in case you need to do some stealth takedowns or any actions with your knife. You don't want to not have your knife at that time. Okay, so gather the resources here. So you can see I only have like 9,000 pesetas, so not really enough for any kind of significant upgrade, but we're just gonna do what we have. See, I don't have anything else to sell. So if I did have the bangle that I sold at chapter 4, then I could have actually used it to get a little bit of money here. So the only thing I can do to upgrade is just maybe the knife and the ammo capacity. But because I wanted to get some use of the knife, so I sold the emerald, which I got from the Dr. Salvador. So see, pretty useful having to kill him in the first chapter. So now we're going to try and finally I'm going to sell the emerald, and there we go. So everything all done. Is at this part you can actually save your progress here if you want to play it safe, but since discovering a strat that I find a little bit more manageable, I can actually just do this part pretty okay actually. Even the cabin siege as well, it's not as difficult as I used to think it was, just tedious and a little bit can be unpredictable at times. So now we make our way to this section here. So usually what I like to do is I will stealth this lady here and the next Ganado. There we go, take her out. Okay, so now we're going to try and take this guy out. Since that he already made this turn, we can take him out easily. Okay, I'm going to climb up the stairs here. Okay, grab the yellow diamond in the chest, and I'm going to take out my rifle. So here, I'm going to just take out one of the Ganado that is up on the rafters there, because just taking out her only can be enough to actually make the section easier. And I'm going to equip the mines. There we go. So if you actually did this correctly, you can actually not alert any of the enemies if you take out the archer and one of the Ganado that might get stuck in the trap. But since I didn't, I have to contend with this brute here. But since I already taken out most of them already, so there's no problem just taking him out alone. And there we go. Oh, that was a pretty quick kill. Well, even looking at this back, didn't realize I actually did a pretty good job at this. So see, it can be taken out very easy, and then just take out this last one. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. There we go. Okay, this section used to give me a lot of trouble, because since I wanted to try to use Extria's strategy to run past everyone, it hasn't worked out very well. There are many instances I would just have Ashley get trapped, getting carried away, and I just didn't have nothing to do to save her. Okay, so here we are. We're going to loot the area since we've cleared it out. Okay, so in the next section is going to be the Bella Sisters encounter. So what we're going to do, escape from this area. Okay, put in the red herb, mix it up. Okay, so I'm going to craft a little bit more bolts here. It's always important to have enough bolts for any excursion, as well as the detachable mines. Such an underrated weapon, the bolt thrower, And I think from my previous commentary, I actually called the previous the RE4 OG the grenade launcher, but actually to amend that, it's actually the mine thrower. Okay, so at this part, I even once got actually killed here because I was being too quick to actually hit this Ganado, and yes, actually will get in the way. Okay, for this part, don't do what I did by rushing in like that, because you think you're fast enough to actually get away from him, but you don't. So, okay, there we go. Okay, usually they will give me a prompt here to actually knife him, but somehow they didn't do that. So just don't worry, mine throw, just bolt throw him a few times, shotgun him to back him off, and then just take out his plaga. That's all. Okay, so there's a treasure here. Okay, and there's actually a save point here. So if let's say you wanted to be a little bit more brave, trying to get past the what do you call the Molotov ladies there, back where we were back then, you can actually save here, so you don't have to do the Battle Sister encounter again. Okay, so here we are. Okay, so I stop here briefly to make sure that I don't get spotted, because sometimes the Ganado AI will actually turn the way that we are approaching and we'll get caught. So we don't want to cause any unnecessary fights, because if you can take them out stealthily, at least one can be taken out normally, so you already save plenty of time and resources. Okay, and sometimes this Ganado here can become a plaga, so just be ready in case that happens. And yes, there he is. Okay, that's why we have the knife alt ready with its durability, because you don't want to spend more time taking out the plaga than necessary. Okay, so this is a strat. Later on, I'll tell you a strat that I used to take out the Battle Sisters in a very quick time. So before, I actually tried to do it the normal way that I usually do, which is to have my sniper ready to snipe them a few times and then get out from the area. But sometimes what I can tell is that right here, when I try to enter this part to make this place as a chokehold, there will always be one Ganado that will come out and kind of like meet you there. So ever since adopting the strategy by Master KD, it seems that I don't always meet this Ganado that comes through this part here. So if you would like a more easier Battle Sister encounter, this will be the strat I would use. Okay, come down here. Okay, lucky we got some gunpowder. Okay, alright. Always have an escape plan whenever you are in this kind of situation. Okay, send one of the first aid sprays back in the storage, and also two, why not? Because there's not going to be a problem here. Okay, crafting more mines, always a good idea. Okay, we're at 1 hour and 42 minutes, we'll see. Hopefully we can make the before the 2 hour mark, but it would be better if you make it earlier than this. Okay, so here's the strat. Set up 6 mines right here, but I think if to be safe, I will recommend you to put it a little bit further in front of the carpet, because as you can see next, you don't want to start the encounter getting damaged unnecessarily. Okay, unnecessary backflip, Leon. You just back off, that's all you need to do. Those chainsaws are not going to extend way past you. Okay, there's one of them getting the lever, and here we go. See, because we are quite close to the radius of the explosion, so we also get unnecessarily damaged, but it's okay. Free heal, increase our max health, and there we go. Battle Sister down, no worries there, and just take them out normally. Okay, so we're gonna go back to our previous chokehold where we asked Ashley to stay put. Okay, reload the shotgun. So that's why I prefer the Skull Shaker, because at least you don't need to expend so much ammo. So if you need to reload, just reload it. So only need level 1 reload speed for the time being. And okay, take out your rifle and stand your ground here. Because since you take out the Valor Sisters, so they're not gonna get a lot of Ganados here. So we took out 1, I guess, or 2. And then we're gonna take out 3, 4. There we go. At this point, I think the rifle's at level 4, so not yet level 5, but it's still good enough to take out these Ganados. So I guess 5. Oh, it's going to be a Plaga. This one will be 5. Okay, this no. See? Okay, 5. Okay, another one approaching. Okay, at this point, yeah, just like that. And yeah, see? There we go. Okay, at this point I was already ready to get hit like that. So, heal up. Okay, there we go. I guess 7 or 8. 8, 9, okay, so. And will be number 10 here. But I think there's at least another one approaching soon. An unnecessary arrival of Ashley. So this is why I like to change my setting for configuration to having the Ashley button to be the circle button actually, because if I were to use the R3 one, there's a chance for me to accidentally press it and Ashley would just come out. Okay, so see, very quick and easy. No chances of you to ever getting well, not gonna get any trouble in this section. Okay, so I can still craft some bolts because we're gonna get another flash grenade, so there's not necessary for me to actually craft another flash grenade here. Okay, so put in the lever and we're gonna begin the Mendez chase. This part is actually the one that I actually struggled the most during this playthrough here, because suffice to say, Mendez can still surprise you with how, well, not say how quick he is, but how surprising that you can get bum rushed by some of the villagers, even though their health is set to a low health. They can still kind of like stop your progress there, and when Mendez gets to smack Ashley, and it's kind of over, he will just grab Ashley there. Okay, so see, grab some resources, see the flash grenades there, and some ammunition. Okay, so just rearrange your inventory. Okay, craft. Okay, I just craft another bolt here, because why not? More bolts means more ammunition, means saving for your gun and shotgun and rifle. Okay.
All right, come on.
Okay. Leon.
Your soul requires cleansing. Come, child.
Ashley, run!
Okay, let's get away from the big cheese here. So making our way, shoot this Ganado here, so he'll die in one shot. But sometimes you might only break his arm. So take out the other two. Shotgun will be preferred. Okay, there you go. See? That's why we have the shotgun always ready with the bullets. And but you know, at this point, it's okay to make mistakes here, but preferably always have your shotgun ready to last time, because this should be a quick drop there. Doesn't even take about a minute.
We need to go. You gotta be kidding me.
I'm good.
Then run! Close one.
Okay, so we make our way to the Mendez boss fight. Okay, so I'm going to be using the strat by Master KD. It's a very good strat using the bolt thrower. Okay, so we're going to make our save right here. From my previous attempts, just trying to reach to this save point, I have probably game over at the Mendez chase a couple of times actually, due to a few mistakes here and there, and of course due to Ashley, but at least we made it in one piece, so good job Ashley. Okay, so now we're going to fill in our chalice. I decided to use 2 emeralds and 1 alexandrite. Okay, so let's see what we're going to upgrade, or maybe not upgrade yet. Okay, we're going to save that for our journey to, at least I think we're going to save it for our journey to the castle. Okay, reload our rifle. Okay, alright, so you do need to have at least more than 10 detachable mines in case you need to do the Mendez fight, so recommend you save up on that. Okay, alright, increase our rifle to +5. There we go. So this will tremendously help to quicken the fight against Mendez. Okay, anything else to trade? Nope. Okay, gonna get a gunpowder? No. Okay, so once we made our save here, we can at least tackle the Mendez fight comfortably again if we made any mistakes. So right in this spot, okay, actually move out of the way. Okay, plant 5 to 6 detachable mines here, because this is where Mendez will spawn after the cutscene here. Okay, 4, 5. Okay, so only 5. Okay, because 5 mines will bring him down to his knees, and you can just shoot his eye with a rifle at least 2 times to get him to the next phase. So phase 1 can be done relatively quick. Just phase 2 will take a little bit of time, but if you were to follow Master KD's bolt thrower strat, he actually managed to defeat him just using the detachable mines. I think I would recommend you to watch his playthrough to get a better idea.
Grant me the strength to crush your enemies.
Son of a bitch! Ashley, run!
Okay.
Assalamualaikum.
God, I thank you for your gift.
You want to get ugly? Let's get ugly.
And see the explosion. Now get up and close to his eye, and there you go. Just 2 shots with the rifle, and phase 1 is complete. Very, very easy. Now for phase 2, now that's a different story. So in phase 2, if you come close to him, at least come a little bit closer to him, right around here, and you can shoot the mine, you can actually get him to be dead in actually a relatively quick, maybe more than 5 mines on him. See, just like that. Should be actually what I should be doing, but I did make a few mistakes here. There we go. So at this point I wanted to conserve my mines. If you can get that, beautiful. Fire barrels and a mine together, quite big damage there. See? Always make sure you have your heals ready. Luckily I have extra herbs. Okay, let's climb up here. So for this fight I actually take a little bit of while to actually defeat him, but it's okay since you want to conserve your mine throwers, so use your other weapons. They're all there in case you need to defeat him. Ooh, that was a close one. But I did get hit with the fire barrels soon actually. Yeah, see? Always be prepared to read his attacks. If he's coming at you like that, like swinging at you from side to side, you need to at least get out of the way. Either you drop down or you move far to the right or left of where he's about to approach you. Okay. Okay. Luckily we have a little bit more rifle ammo. At least like this one. He's coming to the left, so he should have gone to the right. Or in this case to your left. There we go. Okay, because actually looking back at this, not too difficult to take him out actually. But if you didn't read his attacks very well, see, like that one, if you drop down, you are relatively safe. Okay. Alright, so he's not going to take out his barrels yet, but see, mistime your run, and you'll get hit. Yeah, see? Oh my goodness. And because of the fire, I tried to quickly heal myself, because if I die here, definitely, well, it's not a big loss anyway. And thank you, iframes. Thank you for saving me. Okay, there we go. Okay, won't be long. This is not the end of me, even though it looks like it. There we go. Alright. Raden, why did you heal yourself there? Oh. Very risky. Very risky strat. I think. Oh, okay, that's why. I didn't plan that. I didn't thought I would actually kill him at this phase, but I did. I took a pretty risky take by not healing. Or was it because I don't have any heals?
Leon! Leon! Quick! This place is coming down!
Give my regards to your god.
Okay, that confirms it. I don't have any heals. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't have any heals, try and do your best to survive. You might get lucky to kill him just with another shotgun round. Out of the way, Leon. Come on, actually, put him out. Put him out. Thank you. You're such a lifesaver, Ashley.
Thanks.
Okay, we're just 7 minutes just before reaching the castle section, so not a great start to the run, but as a casual playthrough, it's pretty average time, but you can do much better than me here. Okay, so we're about to enter the castle. So the castle section will not be a whole lot difficult, but there will be some parts there. So I will meet you at chapter 7 shortly.
What's going on?
Well, at least we don't have to worry about being followed. Come on.
Hola, Luis here. You guys still around?
Well, I wanted to go home, but Ashley just had to see this castle first.
Perfect, because I have a present I want to give you. Medicine that will help to suppress the progress of your problem.
Where do we go?
Let's see. Come to the courtyard inside of the castle. We can meet up there. Ciao.
Okay, welcome to chapter 7. And apologies, I actually did a recording for a few minutes there, but didn't realize that my portal actually was muted, so kind of a waste there, but at least I can redo this commentary here. Okay, so we got ourselves some treasure, the vintage compass and the Mendez eyes, and we're gonna sell those with the velvet blue, as long as with the submachine gun ammo there. Okay, so we're gonna make some upgrades here on durability level 3, and we're gonna upgrade the bolt thrower to have a reload speed of 2. So we're no longer gonna be doing 1 bolt each time we reload. We're gonna try and save some time there. Okay, I think even the rate of fire for our rifle, never go wrong with doing that. Okay, alright, so now we're back in business. So we're just rearranging stuff in the storage, because why not use those storage to pause the time. Okay, now here we go. Okay, so the castle section is not as hard as I used to think it was. In fact, it's kind of gotten pretty simple actually, but waterfall still remains a challenge. Okay, and get some free loot here, which on my first playthrough, I always thought that they were meant to be avoided, because the cultists, they're your first introduction. Okay, get ready with your flash grenade to get rid of this type level 2 plaga. Very durable one. Don't want to get caught fighting them using a gun. Although it's not too difficult to do that actually. Just you need to bait out their mouths to open up wide, and well, they can receive some bullets there, and they can get stunned pretty easily. Okay, lucky enough on gunpowder, and once we got our small resources, craft some attachable mines, and we get a lucky craft bonus +2 there. Very nice. Okay. Alright, we equipped the rifle. We're going to proceed to the cannon section here. Muerte! Okay, muerte to you actually. There we go. Take out this barrel. I like to do this so that I can actually avoid going head on, because see, I don't want to get hit by the crossbow or even Ashley. Alright, so we can actually take care of this daily request pretty quick on the go. So take this out, and then we're going to get the cannon to arrive early. There we go. Okay, so now begins the catapult, the bombardment. Okay, so snipe this one, because you're gonna have to deal with one less cultist there. So we are just nice at the before 2-hour mark there, and wait for this catapult to finish throwing, and then proceed to this cultist. Shotgun. Okay. In professional, enemies are kind of like bullet sponges, but nothing that my level 1 Punisher can handle. Give this one a surprise, and then knife him. So don't need to expend any of your ammo. And I'm gonna just use this strat here, and Ashley is our bona fide one-hit kill package. See? All done. No need to worry about ammunition. Okay, so now we'll turn around and shoot this barrel here. We'll take out the first cannon, and the second cannon will be right here to take out. There we go. Okay, so around this corner here, there will be a cultist that usually I will just go straight to the cannon, but now I'm just going to take him out, so I don't have to worry about this guy just approaching all of a sudden, because he has caught me off guard. Okay, the coast is clear, and let's go. So now we just need to take care of this cultist, and as you're going to see, Ashley, being the nuisance she is, has to be on the line of fire. So that's kind of why I prefer that if she can have a wait feature, she can at least wait somewhere far away, so you don't have to worry about her. Well, actually need to worry about her. especially if the cultists were to come at different directions. Oh, thank you, Pass Radin. Sorry, my commentary got cut off there. Okay, so as usual, use the cannon to your advantage to take out some of the medallions there. So you don't need to actually use your ammunition. Okay, made a little bit of fumble there. Thought maybe I could actually take out the catapult just like that, but always trust the crosshairs and shoot it where it's supposed to be. And one final blow. Oh, the gates of Gondor has broken.
Alright,
Fall back!
that went well.
Okay,
A warning
So-
next time.
cannon section done. Now just need to gather resources comfortably without any worry. Okay, so I kind of enjoy playing this castle section in the remake actually. Although it's been a long time I haven't played the original, so I'm not sure how my feelings towards it now, especially being a pretty advanced gamer. I mean, back when I was a teen, I probably didn't have the best reaction, the best judgments. Probably current Raden might be able to actually show young past Raden a few tricks that I've gathered. Okay, so now we're just going to struggle along to the castle and meet the denizen, the ruler of this castle, very shortly. And I do mean that as a pun as well. There it is.
Wow. Look at this place.
There we go.
I mean, it's old.
Nice shotgun ammo and unnecessary magnum ammo. I don't know why they wanted to give me that.
A most warm welcome to my castle. Such a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance, Mr. Kennedy.
Who the hell are you?
Me? Oh, please, call me Ramon. And allow me to get straight to the point. I would like you to hand the girl there over to me. Now.
Yeah, fat chance, Ramon. The girl's just fine. With me.
Mr. Kennedy, Mr. Kennedy. How novel. Nonetheless, you see, the girl must be ours. With a girl as the very source, your United States and then the entire world shall overflow with his grace. For that is the iron will of my master, the most holy, Lord Sadler. So then, you will comply. Yes?
Never.
You heard the lady.
How unfortunate. Do make sure our guest feels at home, now that he has chosen death.
Ooh, the guards are here. Ooh. Okay, no problem. Grenade ready. Throw at this middle. At least can take out the shields. Shotgun this cultist. Okay. Usually he'll run towards me, so kind of easy to get him. Okay, can allow actually to get kidnapped here for a while. Just a quick stab and he's dead. Okay, there we go.
There you go.
Okay. So because I have plenty of grenades, I just decided to use it. Okay. Let's take them out very casually. No need to worry. Bolt thrower coming in clutch. Although a bit too late, but still good weapon to have. Okay, so now we're gonna begin going to get the dungeon key to allow us to reach to the top part of this waiting area. Okay, send Ashley up here. So in this castle section, we may not be able to get all the treasures here because there are some parts like the well, we're going to get the cubic device and the small key. We're not going to be coming back to this area here, because coming back to here is kind of a waste of time and not necessary anyway. I mean, unless you don't mind fighting another cultist group there. So you're most likely going to just spend this amount of time here, and you're just going to proceed forward into the castle. Okay, the perfume bottle of elegance. Okay, so far making good progress, but you will see later on in the video, in other chapters, I will have to make a very important decision that would determine whether this run is successful or not. Okay, so now we're going to the dungeon of the Garrodor. So this section normally would have been something I like to do stealth only, but if you have your rifle upgraded to full, level 5 will be good enough to take out the Garrodor. All you need to do, just snipe him at the at his Plaga's big spot at least 3 times, and he'll go down. Okay, our first introduction to Garrodor. It's a pretty intense one, I would say. I would say it's creepier here because of the cutscene, but even in the original, it was pretty scary too. Just the fact that he is just in that cage, and then once we have get one of the key items, he will just sprung out, and yeah, pretty scary too. And his straight posture walk is kind of creepy actually when I think about it. Okay, so if your aim is true, you know that you can actually get good aim. You can actually shoot his Plaga twice, so saving the amount of time you spend to fight him. And there you go, just 3 shots, he's down. Not that hard actually. And I actually wanted to try out a run where I use only 3 weapons: the handgun, the skull shaker, and the bolt thrower. Suffice to say, I didn't develop a very good strategy during that fight, and I actually wasted a lot of time there. Although I think if I were to be more aggressive, mines could definitely help to quicken the process, but as you know, mines are kind of a valuable resource, so try and keep as much as you need. But in this playthrough, we pretty much have a good supply of mines, but still need to be conservative too. Okay, open the dungeon key here, and we're going to solve the night puzzle. And for this night puzzle, what I like to do is I'll go straight to get the one of the swords that is stuck to the painting. I'll get the one at the grave picture. Okay, I mean it's a little bit too early. Just loot some stuff before the room. Okay, see, go straight to the grave, get the iron sword. Okay, then get the rusted sword and the golden sword. So place the iron sword here first. Go to the grave, not that one. Here, just put the rusted sword and then the golden sword here. So now all you need to do is just get the last bloody sword here, and you're done already. It's a very quick one, and you don't even need to actually move the cursor to highlight the sword I need. All you need to do is just press X and it's placed there, all in the correct order.
Well, it's just a replica. Only a couple of uses for it.
Okay, beyond. Open sesame.
Guess you were right.
I know the password, Ashley. It's not that hard. Okay, snake in this barrel here. Free heal. Okay, all the pesetas. Okay, small resources, that's what we want. There we go. I suppose maybe you can actually get the... Okay, ring this bell here. You'll have plenty of time to actually get the next one. Although I do wish that we can get a small resources what do you call, attaché case that we can actually get in game instead of it actually being locked in a paywall. And ring that bell there, and you've already opened the locked door there. Jump here and grab the treasure, an hourglass. Okay, unlock this door, and then from here, just initiate Ashley's attempt to bring down the ladder. Okay, we're gonna go to the merchant and cash in on our exploits. Okay, our blue medallion is done. Okay, don't think I got anything here. I don't think so. Okay, so we're gonna sell some important items here. Okay, so 29k, not bad. Put in some jewels. Sapphire is good enough. We're gonna get plenty of sapphires later with the Novistadors. Okay, 71 pesetas, huh? Okay, any other ammo? Magnum, get rid of that one. Okay, now we're going to try and upgrade and perhaps even increase our attaché case. Yes, we do need to have more space because the bolt throwers do use up a lot of space. Durability upgraded, capacity for bolt thrower. I upgraded to 10, so we have enough bolts to sustain through the battle. And any remaining ones, okay, into Skull Shaker reload speed. So we can now load 2 shells instead of 1 shell. So we're coming up strong here.
Jumping across chandeliers, seriously.
Okay.
Who does that?
So we are going to be approaching the waterfall soon, but this is where we will make our first save here. Okay, if you're confident enough to actually do this section, do the waterfall section, without a save early on, you can actually save perhaps as you're trying to do the second part of waterfall, which is the sentry for Ashley. Ramon. Salutations, Mr. Kennedy. Are you ready to hand over the girl? I kind of find it funny that this Salazar is actually quite hilarious. That OG Salazar, such an icon. Okay, so alright, so this is where we're gonna make our save here. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this video, and hope you gain a lot of input on how to tackle some of the chapters that we did before, and hopefully you also learn from my mistake, and happy getting the S+. I'm sure most of you actually got S+ already, so happy getting it again. Okay, because this game is really fun. I'm really enjoying Resident Evil 4 to the fullest. Okay, so just getting some ammunition here and there. Okay, making our next save. So save number 5 here. Okay, so that is it for our excursion. We'll see you in the next video. Ciao!
Without further ado, the gallant knight protects the princess fair.